guys, let's get into BGB here. Now, I haven't made a video for a couple of days, and that was for good reason. We were traveling, and we actually got delayed about 10 hours, and yeah, Sunday was impossible to make a video. We got home nearly midnight, and Monday I had a lot of work, and I was totally exhausted, guys, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, I just want to take a look at BGB. I haven't done much on this coin in a while, but it is one of my favorite coins. Now, um, I have a pretty large bag of this, and this chart I drew I don't know how long ago, but it's a while back. Now, I had this trend line a little bit differently, and I want to just tell you I adjusted it, and maybe the trend line is a little bit better now, in fact. And so you can see that it came down and retested this trend line and also retested this daily support. So um, let's see if it can maintain this trend line. I did not adjust this upper trend line here, so I don't think it really needs to be adjusted. But basically, this is just a bigger bull flag. Now, if this will break out to the upside, let's just say, for example, it goes from here. Well, the possibility is about $1.58. Now, if it goes to the downside, where it is right now, it's just, hanging on by a thread, it has a chance to go all the way back to about 20 cents. I know that doesn't look good, it doesn't sound good, you're probably not happy with that, but yeah, that would take it back down to the days, 2 years ago. I mean, that's just insane. But I don't think that's going to happen, especially not with BGB token at this point. I would think that it would, break to the upside. But worst case scenario, it's probably going to, just do something like this for a while. But we need to see what Bitcoin does. So right now, Bitcoin, is moving up. It bounced about about $7,000 or so. But yeah, this is just, this is a coin that I feel quite strongly. And let me minimize this. And I want to show you, like, BGB, metrics basically, or numbers and figures and things. The circulating supply is 1.4 billion, as you can see here. The total supply is 2 billion, or max supply actually is 2 billion too. Now, for example, if you take a look at Chainlink, okay, 1 billion is, the total supply. I would say the percentage of what's circulating is about the same or pretty close, to BGB, because you can see 1.4 billion from 2 billion is circulating. But here you have 600, million, basically 610, and there's a billion. So I would say it's roughly the same percentage. And Chainlink is sitting here at about $10 right now, and BGB is sitting here just under $1. So what does that mean? What am I getting at? Probably, BGB, I think, can do better. I mean, I think it should be, a token that is valued much higher than it is. It does have utility on BitGet. And for example, if you're staking L3, with your BGB token, or yeah, I should have said it the other way. If you're staking BGB for L3, then, you can get some free L3. Usually what I do, though, is I'm changing my L3 or for example, this Sparkle, I changed it all for BGB. I don't, okay, Sparkle may be a good one. I know Upland. I actually have an account in Upland, but I'm not just going to keep some Sparkle, sitting around. I'd rather have BGB because I want to grow BGB and get more and more rewards here farming. So anyways, guys, BGB, if I were you, I would just, look out for this token. And yeah, I mean, I do believe this could potentially be something like BNB, where you have more and more rewards, from launch pools and things like that, in the future. I do have to say that I did, participate in this. Sorry, that's not the right one. Let's see, Binance airdrop. So if I go to BitGet here, yeah, you can see the latest, launch pool was actually not that bad. I made about 8.3 BGB, free from Sparklet or Sparkle. Maybe it was Sparkle. But anyways, doesn't matter. I'll correct that later. I did 10 days of farming here. And yeah, I mean, it's roughly $8.50. Now, I know that doesn't really sound like a lot. But you have to remember that I have, when I calculated, I think it was about half a year ago or so, I made a video about it. But I think I have about 1/7 of what I do in BNB, or in BGB than BNB, sorry. And, so if I would have the same BGB like I do BNB, you can multiply this probably by 7, so that actually isn't too bad. Now, I remember I was a little bit disappointed in this Merle launch pool. It actually wasn't that good. But this latest one with Sparkle or Sparklet, it wasn't that bad, I think. I made a little bit more money here. And, L3 actually, it's not making as much as Sparklet or Sparkle. And, we'll see in the end. There's still, a couple of days here with this farming going on. And as you can see, there's 2 days, 13 hours here. So basically, I've made only 28 L3. And yeah, I have, you can see 1,093 BGB staked here. And yeah, every time I get it, I'm just changing it for BGB, guys. So I do believe in this token. I know everything looks horrible right now, but it's not all doom and gloom. So anyways, guys, I hope this, sheds some light on BGB, and, you take a look at this coin yourself, do some research on it. But I do think this is one to hold. If you're looking at exchange tokens, I know BNB is quite difficult to obtain because it's so expensive. Everybody wants one whole one or more. But yeah, guys, I mean, you can buy a ton of BGB now, and yeah, you just never know. I mean, it could be, half of Chainlink's value, basically. So, it could 5x, 6x, easily. Because, yeah, Chainlink has 2 billion or 1 billion, max supply, and this has 2 billion. So, and Chainlink has even been higher than $10. So, when the bull run gets going, yeah, I mean, I think Chainlink is probably a $40 or $50 coin. But, yeah, BGB, hey, it can be $20, $25, because it's got a double the supply, or max supply. But yeah, I mean, it's possible. Anyways, don't get your hopes up, though. I mean, I'm not saying that I expect this to run to $25 in this bull run, but it's just possible. There's been crazier things happen. But $5, $6, $7, $8, yeah, I can see it, guys. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling on about BGB. I think you've heard enough about it. If you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.